Hello everyone, thanks for watching. This is Throttle Up John. I just got back from the Bronco off Rodeo in Las Vegas, Nevada. And I'll tell you what, before I went, I had a Bronco ordered, probably been about a year or so. I was kind of mildly excited about it. I just kind of bought it, put it on order because I thought, well, this will be interesting. Looks like a cool vehicle. I've had some other off-road vehicles, but I'll tell you what, since I got back just this morning, I'm really excited about the Bronco. It's an amazing machine. In fact, I've went so far as to only wearing Bronco shirts now, only wearing Bronco hats. I've covered our pictures with Bronco flags. But in all seriousness, I'm really excited. You got some cool stickers there. Ford was kind enough to give a Bronco water bottle to us. So really excited, and I just wanted to share my thoughts with you, put together a little bit of a video being there and showing some of the things that the instructors talked about, show some footage when we're on the trail, and then at the end of the video I'll have some summary thoughts on the Bronco itself. This is with the perspective of somebody who has some razors that I've ran off-road for years. Had a Ford Raptor for a decade, first gen and second gen, love that vehicle. So my perspective hopefully is worthwhile. Now, I'm not a hardcore off-roader. There's lots of people more knowledgeable than me, so I just want to get that out there, out of the way. But I do have a fair amount of time with motorcycles and razors and pickups and things like that. But I wouldn't call myself a hardcore off-roader, so I don't want to misrepresent what I am. But I think the video will be helpful, so I hope you enjoy. Here we are pulling into the entryway. You can see it says Bronco off Rodeo. I'm excited. This is pretty cool. So thanks for tuning in. We'll just keep the adventure going. Here we are pulling into registration. They say to be there 15 minutes early. So here it is, registration and base camp and parking. There isn't a shuttle here, so we did rent a car. That was good information to have. And parking is this way, so we're going to keep driving this way. Hello, my name is John. I'm just a car enthusiast, and here I am at the Bronco off Rodeo in Las Vegas, Nevada, and just wanted to take you with my journey today. I've been waiting a while to do this. Have had my Bronco on order for over a year, and happy to wait. It's not my main driver, but I'm excited to be here today. I can't tell you how pumped I am. We're getting ready to hit the road, and I'll do my best to share the experience with you. For those of you who are getting ready to go, maybe this will help prepare you. Or for those of you who are waiting for your Bronco, maybe this will help ease the pain seeing some Broncos in action. So here we are, and you can see all the Broncos are lined up. These are the ones we're going to be driving today, and I'm excited. So we're getting ready. We're here at base camp waiting. It's really nice. They have water bottles that they provide for you. There's water. There's bathrooms. Ford is really doing it right here. I'm just really impressed. So good job, Ford. Here we are getting ready to take off for the day. The best part about an event like this is you get to make new friends. So met Josh here. He's from California. And here's that water bottle that you get complimentary. Pretty sweet. But even better than that is a new friend I've made. So Josh, tell me a little bit about kind of what brought you here and kind of your story.
Yeah, great to meet you, John. I'm from Thousand Oaks, California. Grew up with an automotive background. Started off interning in body shops and became a mechanic at that point. After a couple of years, I worked into a career in auto sales. I do exotic cars, Lamborghinis, things like that. Have a bit of a mechanical background. I've always had a love for off-road. Gave up my Tacoma for a Bronco. I've been waiting for about a year and a half to get it. So it gets built next week, and
awesome.
I'm super excited for this.
Oh, I can't wait. That's so cool.
Yeah.
And you have a little one that's gonna probably enjoy that Bronco too.
Yeah, I've got a 5-month-old son at home, and it could be his someday.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much.
No problem. Great to meet you. Let's have some fun.
Yes, let's do it.
Remember, don't turn until I tell you. Keep on coming up just like that. Keep the wheel. Perfect. Not slow. slippage. We're losing traction. Now I'm going to give you the option. We're not going to use the stay bar disconnect. We're going to use that in a little bit. But front or rear lockers, what would you like?
Front.
All right, do we all agree with that? Front sounds pretty good. Sounds like a good idea. Alrighty, so let's put on the front ones. So your second button from the left. Alrighty, come on up, nice and easy. Slow down a lot. So now we are in a completely other line, because we went a little too aggressive. But it's alright, we could adjust it. So come forward really, really slow. Oh yeah, like a charm. Don't turn if I don't tell you. Keep it just like that. Yep, perfect, you're good. Keep on coming. Hold right there.
Woo!
That's nothing compared to what we're going to do at the end of the day. Yeah, no idea. We'll get that tire to about chest height. It's awesome. Alright, so you guys see how we have this big gap right here? That's why I left the stay bar connected. Now let's press that first button from the left, the disconnect. So now, since it is an independent front suspension, this tire is not worried about that one whatsoever. They have as much articulation or flex, how some people may say, as much as possible. So it kind of gives us a little bit bigger of a footprint, but obviously none of those tires were the ones that we're losing traction on. And it did bring you back down a little bit, obviously not back down completely, that would have been impossible. But in the cabin it feels a little bit better, right?
Yeah.
Mellows you out just a little bit. I like to use that as an example as well. Even though it does an amazing job, and if we were losing traction right here, it would work like a charm. But it also helps out with the feeling of those situations as well. So come on forward, nice and easy. Start coming towards you. You can go ahead and actually I'm gonna leave that locker on.
Cover like that.
Here's the Bronco we get to drive today. I'm so excited. Cyber orange, soft top, Badlands, kind of like the one I'm getting, except mine's a wild track. Here we are driving at the Bronco off Rodeo. I'm super excited. We are in cyber orange, four-door, and this is just awesome. We have the front diff locker on, and you see we're all in a train here, and this is just so cool. Just a thought that comes to mind is this suspension on this Bronco is very plush. It kind of reminds me of my Raptor, except a little narrower, a little smaller, and I like the ride. It's very plush off-road, even when we're going over obstacles. So just, I guess, initial impression, very, very good. We are driving the Bronco in 4-low. And we have the front sway bar disconnect on, or excuse me, off. We have the front diff locked. We're in 4-low, going up a little bit of an incline here. And the Bronco has a nice ride, better than I had planned. I've owned a Raptor for Ford Raptor for probably 8 years. I had a first gen 6.2 and then a second gen with the V6, and this really drives very nicely. It's like great suspension, good traction, smaller and narrower than a Raptor, so you don't have to worry about all that width. And I did sell my Raptor over a year ago to get this, so feeling happy about that. Oh, the Raptor was great, no complaints. It's fun seeing all these Broncos in a convoy moving along. I love it. And we're in Las Vegas, Nevada. Okay, so here we're going to turn on trail descent assist. Kind of center press the goat mode button there, and then I set the speed over here to a couple miles per hour, and there we go. Oh, that's crazy. I'm not doing anything, huh?
Bronco 4 is coming, waiting on the rest of the train now. Oh, you're good. You're good. Good job, everyone. I like the talking. I like the communication.
Wow, this is really working well. That trail descent is holding us at 2 miles per hour.
Bronco 1, we're just waiting for Bronco 3. We see him.
Yeah, hill descent is active. I don't have either foot on the pedals, gas or otherwise. It's so cool to see all these Broncos in a convoy. We're doing a little bit of technical terrain here with some rocks and other obstacles and corners. Front sway bar is disconnected. Front locker is on. A little wheel lift there with that Bronco in front of us. That was cool. Okay, here we are. We're coming up on an obstacle that requires the front sway bar disconnect. So it's the first hero switch on the Badlands, and I'm just going to push that, and there you go. And then you can also see that we have our front differential locked, and then the third button would be the rear differential locker. I think this is trail turn assist, the fourth one in, and it looks like that's a stability control. So these are called the hero switches.
Was there a specific go mode we're supposed to be in? So as of right
now, got a little stump there. Nice. This is pretty uneven. Kind of got up on a little stump there. A little more technical than it probably looks. Oh man, this is awesome. This thing is on a side hill. Oh, you can jiggle it a little bit. I'm going to try to avoid that rock.
But if you do it nice and easy, you can actually see it.
Or maybe I
Bronco
can.
1, 2, and 3 parked and
Can I
waiting.
avoid it?
Copy, thank you very much. We're going to wait for the rest
Front
of the
tire
then
you
we will
avoid
head
it,
on
rear
out.
tire you don't.
Okay, so turn a little towards me. Alright, a little more towards me. More towards me. There we go. Okay, so stop for just a moment. Let's turn this mirror all the way down. Let's practice turning this mirror down. So right in the middle, you got the R. There you go. So I'm going to have you turn the steering wheel more towards me because what I want is this rear tire to go over it.
Want me to back up a little bit?
No, you
No.
just
Crank
just as you pull forward, it'll allow it to take a bigger bite out of there. But what I want you to see is that with your help of your mirrors, you can control your speed up and down. Because if you go over this too fast, it'll hit your rear. But if you see it, you can go up and over, and it'll be super smooth.
Awesome, thank you.
Just like that.
Awesome.
Excellent speed
Thank
control.
you.
Thank you.
What do I do with this bump over here? I guess I want to go around that thing.
Turn down a little bit. There you go.
Doing a little left foot braking just because.
You're good. That's fine. Holy smokes.
Having fun, Angel? Wow, that's awesome. I missed that rock. So it may not be picking up in this video, but we are on a side hill that actually had me Squeezing my butt cheeks a little bit. Jeez, what do we do there?
Pick your line. Drive for the rear wheels.
Okay, so I'm trying to avoid the obstacles with my rear wheels, and the instructor gave me a good tip, which is to adjust my mirrors so I can see my mirrors.
I'm gonna go right up and over this rock on this side. There you go.
This is really rocky.
For those of you that have already passed me, if you haven't already, gain left at the intersection, gain left.
Using a little left foot braking just for control here.
Bronco 1 moving up. Yeah, if you guys can move up about 2 or 3 more Bronco lengths, just so we can fit everyone.
Can't get over how capable this is. I could see if you weren't paying attention, you could hit something in here. One of the Broncos up at the off-Rodeo parking lot had some damage to it, and I can kind of see how.
For the folks right in front of me, what Bronco number are you? 9. Copy, thank you.
I can see how they had some damage, but so far we're unscathed. Here we are going over a little washboard back there, and this definitely is way better than the Hyundai rental car I was in, and it's just nice and smooth. I mean, I know I keep talking about that, but I'm so impressed. Has those coils for the front, or excuse me, for the rear, independent front suspension, but coils for the rear, not leaf springs, and this just is very comfortable to drive, even off-road. So I just wanted to make that point. Very impressed. I don't have my Bronco yet, I'm still waiting, but I'm very impressed with how this rides.
So once you catch up to Bronco 1.
So they did have us put the
Sounds with the group, and we're in Baja.
Bronco in
Perfect.
sand mode, or Baja mode if you have a wild track, and we're in 4 high,
Right on Bronco.
and I guess there's a little sand section that we're gonna do. They told us to roll our windows up because evidently it's gonna get some dust. Again, so smooth, even through rocks and ruts, and kind of going along.
Alrighty, so Bronco 1 is all finished with our little course. We're all stopped at the bottom, so please be cautious.
And we are aired down to about 26 pounds. That's
Bronco 2.
the way these were set.
Awesome, perfect. And yeah, if we can actually continue doing that with all the Broncos, then you guys catch up.
This is great. Getting a little speed here. Nothing crazy. was worried the 4-door might seem long when you're driving off-road. It doesn't feel long to me at all. It feels very compact, tight, sporty. Feels very good. And even driving along this terrain with the soft top, I don't hear a bunch of rattles or anything that's unnerving. Here we're going to be practicing trail turn assist. You can see the other Broncos are using it too. I'm going to use trail turn assist. And now we are going to use trail turn assist. When the wheel gets to 80%, it will turn.
Hold up a minute, 1.
Ooh, it really swings.
All right, so let's also get that rear locker on. When you turn the rear locker, it turns off the trail turn. It's just super loose over here.
Got it. Thank you.
There you go.
Okay, rear locker on. Trail turn assist kicks off when you turn the rear locker on. But that thing really turns you fast. I can't even believe how that turned that vehicle. Isn't that amazing? It's fun seeing all these Broncos just
Bronco 1 at the
navigating up the trail.
Copy, thank you.
I have to swing to the right here. And not hit anything. There's a big boulder on my left that I'm trying to miss. And I'm going to put a locker on. Definitely tight tolerances in here. I got the front diff locker on and the rear diff locker on. I'm gonna follow his line. That looked like a good one.
When you're just not friendly with your guests, you have to ride on the bumper.
They kick you out the back.
Yeah, such a smooth ride. I mean, look at what we're going through. I'm telling you, this is a good ride. With the Sasquatch package, I just like saying that. I think all these do. We're at 25, 26 pounds for this kind of stuff. So they said if you air down, it just works better for this kind of stuff. Lots of Broncos. We're getting ready to head out for the second part of the day. Had an awesome lunch that Ford provided. Very good. Chicken, salad, vegetables, and various things. And here goes the rest of the group. We're all filing in. I love seeing all these Broncos, especially since I don't have mine. This just makes my day.
Yo, Diego.
Here we go.
Hey, we just got to the bottom.
Rock and roll.
Overlook. Just let you know where we're at. Thank you very much. We should be starting rock garden shortly. Copy.
This ride's so smooth. It reminds me of a Raptor I used to have, but it's nice. It feels, people say these feel big, but this is a 4-door and it doesn't feel big to me, but maybe that's because I've come from a Raptor. But it does not feel big to me. It's amazing where these will go. Coming down off Mount Potosi, one of the highest peaks you can drive to here in Nevada, according to the people here, and You can see
There you go, Joe.
these Broncos are just articulating down this hill.
We're out of the way.
Speed.
Copy, perfect, thank you, sir. Where are you guys out of curiosity? We are quarter of the way, or actually 75% way down the overlook. Oh, okay, cool.
Just amazing what these will do. And this is a smooth ride through all this.
Dropped our descent speed down to 1 mile an hour.
Still using the trail descent assist, which means you drive without a foot on the brake or the gas. The machine just does it all, and you adjust it
You get to where Bronco 1 is, you can go ahead and turn off
with your cruise control.
You can do gas and brake yourself. Just make sure if you're going to fall down a rock, we want to crawl down it instead of fall. Bronco 2.
Here's everybody coming off Mount Potosi with all their Broncos. Pretty awesome.
That's the point.
Great, now turn back. Because you're on it, you won't fall off. There you go. That way you still avoided that rear.
That's what I was watching. It's like, ooh, that could be a bad thing.
Basically, you had it right. You just needed to get, what you want is that center part, the flat part of your tire where all the extra rubber is. You want it pointed right at what you're climbing up.
We'll just get it on there.
Because if you're angled, it'll slip, and then you're trying to use your sidewall, which is
It's a bad thing.
yeah. But what you did, just you turn it, and then you turn it back. That way the rear isn't affected as much by your steering. It's just to get that tire on so you're not slipping.
It's amazing how these can get through things that is so tight.
Oh yeah.
I can't believe where we've gone today.
Even the original Bronco was bigger in all dimensions than the Jeep and even the Scout, which is what it was modeled after, and still it had a better turning radius.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
You know all those places where they say no U-turn? You can make U-turns.
Hold you right there. You're good. Eyes on him.
Just like that. It's gonna try to turn you, don't let it. Keep coming back, keep coming back, keep coming back, keep coming back. There you go. Don't turn, don't turn, don't turn. Now you can slowly start turning. There you go. I know it's sketchy because you're coming against this and that's going to do a lot of damage, but we have to get close to that so we don't drag our back wall.
Thank you.
And then big boulders on the left and the right we're going to avoid. Ones in the middle we can't avoid. Let's go nice and slow.
Oh my goodness. Wheel is like 3 feet off the ground in the back rear.
this,
Some of the
man.
things that we did.
Yeah, it's,
You got this.
it's intimidating watching everybody do it.
I'll go run around this way. Yeah. Okay.
Stop right there. Make sure your door's unlocked.
This is how we do.
Oh my god.
Hop in, yeah, just scoot that stuff over.
Oh my goodness, this is gonna be crazy.
Well, listen, roll your window down.
Here we go. There you go.
Why? You want to hear me scream?
Yeah.
Let me get this seat.
Awesome.
I gotta find the spot. Come on.
Alright, seatbelts on, right?
Yep.
Seatbelts on.
Oh my gosh.
That's no fun.
Alright, exactly where I have you. Actually, give me an inch out. Yeah, way more than an inch. Alrighty, that's perfect. Keep the wheel exactly where it is. Don't let it turn you whatsoever. As slow as possible.
Oh my goodness.
But wait, there's more.
I know, right?
You have a guest. Don't know. Yeah, everyone
Recording right there.
Alrighty, hands are sturdy on the wheel.
Yes.
Focus on the brake fully. Go ahead.
That's so crazy.
That is crazy.
No, you have the sway bar disconnect. We
Alrighty.
didn't in ours.
Hit that stay bar disconnect.
He's so crazy.
Come on forward, turn hard drive. And then once you get to him, go ahead and stop so she can hop on out. It
That
felt super cool
That
in the
is
back,
crazy,
right?
yeah, it does.
Because you really get to experience
I was
the
driving when I did that.
Good.
With the last one, I was
Awesome.
driving.
Glad you got
Imagine
in.
if you had to take that road on the way home.
Oh man. I've been like, we gotta turn around, we can't do that.
We're not moving here. If you want to park it by the other ones.
Oh, that was so crazy.
I'll go with the
I'm going to bring you up a little.
I'll go the next one. I'll go run around this way.
Are you sure you
Yeah.
can hop in right here? Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead and stop right there. Make sure your doors are unlocked.
Oh my god.
Yeah, did Moab have this?
Hell no.
Well, listen, roll your window down.
Yeah, but Moab
Why, you want to hear me scream?
Yeah.
Keep your hands on at all times.
That's unbelievable. Right. All right, seatbelts on, right?
Yep.
Okay, good. Thank God.
That's no fun.
All right, exactly where I have you. Actually, give me an inch though. Okay, that's way more than an inch. Alrighty, that's perfect. Keep the wheel exactly where it is. Don't let it turn you whatsoever. As slow as possible.
But wait, there's more.
Not even a peek yet right there. You have a guest.
I have some experience with off-roading. Had a Ford Raptor for almost a decade. Gen 1, Gen 2. Have some Razors. Just got back from Moab 4 weeks ago. Driving a Rocks and Trails Razor over there. And this Bronco impresses me. Now, I'm not saying I'm an expert off-roader. Don't want to give anybody the wrong idea, but I do have some seat time and off-road machines, and this machine impresses me greatly. So, just a little, I guess, perspective.